How's it going, guys? This is going to be a small horror collectible update. I'm going to be showing off these two really cool horror figures that I got last weekend from this guy, and I think that they're just really awesome figures, and I think that you guys are really going to enjoy seeing them. Now, both of these figures were put out by McFarlane Toys, who is a very big toy company. They put out a lot of really awesome horror collectibles and horror figures, including the Movie Maniacs figure series, which is very collectible. I've seen a lot of people have those in their collections, and they're just it's a really great toy manufacturer. There's only one of the figures I'm going to be showing off is from the Movie Maniacs figure series, and the other one is not, and they're both in their package. And yeah, I actually got both of these figures from this guy who owns a store downtown. It's kind of a small store, and it's in between a lot of different antiques. And I've been going in there for the past couple of months this year, and mostly he sells kid toys and kid clothing, just to get people to come into his store. He just advertises it as selling kid clothing. But he also sells a lot of really cool figures, like a lot of the Spawn figures. He also has a whole shelf of the Living Dead dolls, which are really cool. And he just has a bunch of other stuff. He's got some Star Wars stuff as well, but I'm not mainly into that. But he has some really cool figures and stuff like that. So as I go into his store, he showed me his the back room of the store, where he mostly keeps a lot of his horror figures and a lot of his horror movies. And he had some figures that I was interested in, but they were all out of their package and some of their pieces were missing, so I wasn't really interested in those. Well, I told him that I'm interested in horror stuff, and just a couple of weeks ago he put out the Norman Bates Psycho figure from Movie Maniacs, the Movie Maniacs figure, and I was debating on getting that. It was like $15, but I decided to wait and see if he got anything else out. And just last weekend, he put out 3 really awesome figures I was interested in seeing. They're both from my 2 of my favorite horror films, and yeah, I'm just going to show off the 2 ones that I picked up last weekend. So without further ado, let's get into it. So now these are the 2 figures, and I'm going to go ahead and show off this one right here. The first one I'm going to show off is from one of my favorite horror franchises, the Evil Dead franchise, and this is the Ash Movie Maniacs figure from Army of Darkness. As you can see, there's the top label, and yeah, this is just a really awesome figure, very detailed. I'm going to try and get it out of the glare as much as I can. There we go. But as you can see, there's the full figure. He's got his chainsaw connected to him, and this one comes with a small Book of the Dead, his robotic hand, the boomstick, a miniature Evil Ash, and the little fork that he uses during the scene when he's in the windmill when he's around the fire. And yeah, this is just a really awesome figure. Also in the back, each Movie Maniacs figure comes with this little display that says Movie Maniacs. You can see it back there, and it's got a miniature poster of the miniature Army of Darkness poster. Here's a picture of just a big poster in the background. And yeah, like I said, when I first saw this, I knew I absolutely had to have it because I'm just a huge fan of the Evil Dead franchise. And I'm always interested in finding, Ash figures and stuff like that. I still do have my 18-inch Ash figure right there, but I'm just really glad to have this. And show you guys the back. This is just the back advertising some figures. Like there's Edward Scissorhands on the back. He did have the Edward Scissorhands figure, but it was out of the box, and some of his knives were broken off. And then these are just some clips of different movies like Army of Darkness, Escape from LA, The Fly, The Thing, just a ton of figures that Movie Maniacs puts out. All really cool. So yeah, I am very excited to have this one. And now the next one I'm going to show off is from a movie that's not as popular as Evil Dead, but it's still one of my all-time favorite horror films. I watch it every year on Halloween, and it is the Headless Horseman figure from Sleepy Hollow, the Tim Burton film, which stars Johnny Depp and Christina Ricci and Christopher Walken. And he had two of these. He had this figure, and then he had the witch figure as well from the film. And me being a huge fan of the movie, I just had to get this. There's a detail right there. Comes with really, really awesome detail, as I said. And this one just comes with the axe, his skull head, and then two other heads that he can hold by the hair. So yeah, like I said, really, really great figure. This is not from Movie Maniacs, as I said, but and this is just advertisement of this is what the figure would look like if you took his head off. Nice bloody stump. And then these are other figures from the Sleepy Hollow series, like you can get Ichabod Crane, the Kron right there, which is another figure he has, and you can also get the Headless Horseman on his horse and the Tree of the Dead thing, which I've actually seen pictures of, and it looks like a really, really awesome figure. I'm sure it's probably the more expensive one. I've seen it go online for a lot of prices. And then these are just, some other figures that McFarlane Toys has, like the Spawn figures, Scream. He got Fat Bastard from Austin Powers, which I think is pretty funny. But yeah, guys, those are just two really cool, really awesome figures that I got recently. I actually got them for pretty good prices as well. I think I got the Army of Darkness figure was about $17, and I've seen it go for 20 and up, but it always depends. It's kind of funny on eBay. I've seen this figure go for 17 in the box, but then I've seen it out of the box go for like 30 or 40 bucks, which I really don't know what's up with that. I think people are just overpricing it. But at the same time, I think I still got a good deal for this one. And for this one's not as popular as Evil Dead, of course. So I only got this for $15, which, again, I've looked online and I've seen them go for 20 and above. So I think that I've got a pretty good deal on both of these. And, I'm always interested in looking for deals on these. I haven't bought any new horror collectibles in a really long time, so I'm really glad to get back into them and pick up these two figures. And I'm just really happy to not only have something from Evil Dead, but also to have something from Sleepy Hollow as well, because I think that I'd say the Sleepy Hollow figures, you don't see them as much as you would see an Army of Darkness figure. If you know what I mean, because they're not as collectible, but they still are collectible. But yeah, really a big fan of these, and I might go back down there and pick up one or two others. I'm not quite sure yet, but I was really happy to get these for the prices I got them with. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video of me showing off these two cool new horror figures I got. Definitely let me know what you guys think about them down below. And if you guys collect any horror figures, definitely let me know what kind that you have. I'm always interested in hearing about what you guys have in your collection. And yeah, so anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone for subscribing. I've got a lot of new horror videos coming up soon this month. I'm going to be starting my October Horror Fest is what I'm calling it, and I plan to hopefully do at least one video almost every day until Halloween. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are excited for that, and I'll see you guys later.